Makita power planer. Vintage. It's Reed. I'm back with another video real quick. It's a Makita power planer. It's a vintage tool. It's in nearly a mint condition. I want to do a review about this. I've been trying to sell it for a little while. Somebody was telling me about the serial number on this, or that there's actually is a date code. The date code says 04-6. Now, somebody was telling me this might be, well, actually, I tell you what, I can't tell if it's 84 or 04. So, I'm trying to show it. I think I showed a picture of that maybe in the listing as well. I mean, it is a, I'm pretty sure this is a Japanese made. Was it Japanese made? Or is it USA? It's definitely not a China tool. Let me put it like that. Now, if it's really, this just doesn't have the look to me of a 1984 tool. So I'm going with the 04. I mean, I wish I knew more. I really do wish I knew more about this. But what I know is it's definitely vintage. And it's in immaculate condition to me. Now, somebody was asking about these, about the blades. Do the blades need replacing? You can tell this has been used just a little bit. And I want to show you, I think, let me tell it right here. Let's see. I'll try to identify that. I think there's only 2 blades on this. That's what I really am not sure, man. I don't know exactly how to tell. It goes around. There's 1, 2. It's got to be just 2 blades. I'm pretty sure that's just 2 blades. And you can see there's somewhere from, you know, cutting. And somebody wanted to ask, did these blades need replaced? And I'm not an expert on this type of tool. I have used one before. Actually, I made a piece of furniture one time for a Christmas present, actually. And I had some really nice red oak. No, I'm telling you wrong. It was hemlock, actually. Hemlock wood, and I planed it off and made it real smooth and, stained it and polyurethane it and all that. Anyways, if you'll notice right here where that dark mark is, it does seem to be somewhat of an indentation right there. On both of those dark marks on that blade. I think this is going to probably, for somebody who uses these, it's probably going to do a better tell than what I can try to explain to you. Same thing here. Right where you've got these black marks. And I almost thought I could clean that black off if I scraped it. But if you'll notice, it looks like it's indented just a little bit right there. Now, if you ask me, and I'm not an expert on these tools again. I'm not an expert woodworker. I know that's not ideal, but I really don't think that's going to make enough of a difference to, it just depends on what you want to do with it. I don't think that's going to make a difference that's, would be a no. For me, it'd be just fine for me to make my little Christmas present thing. I think I could use this tool, no problem. But if you're a professional woodworker, that might be a different story, if you got to be. But I just don't think that's going to throw it off enough. So my answer to the question is, I don't think the blades would need to be replaced just to use this tool. But, depending on, how precise you want to be, and if they eventually need replacing, that's another story. I mean, they very well could. And I don't know what this piece is for. That's how. But I just want to show you. These 2 pieces are included. And then you've got There's a Phillips head screwdriver in there. And it's actually a Makita screwdriver. How about that? And you got this tool that I think that's what you use to change those blades, okay? Looks like there's 3 nuts on those blades, and I'm sure that's the T-bar thing that does it. Now, just briefly, I just want to plug this in and show you how smooth this thing runs, man. This is like butter, man. Man, you know, I don't know if the blades need replacing and all of that, but that is a fine made tool right there. I can guarantee you that that is a precisely fine made tool. I can tell by the feel of it in my hand, and I'm not a woodworker, anything like that. I've done a little bit of construction work, but I can tell by how smooth the motor on that and everything is. That is a fine made tool. That's all I mean, that's my best description of it. I mean, that I can tell you about it, really, honestly. It's the Makita, vintage Makita power plant. Be hard to find one of these, this age in this condition.